Mario Judah, big dog, big bear, and also a lion. Let's talk about him. Hey guys, it's CDTV Productions here, and today we're going to be looking at the rise and potential fall of Mr. Mario Judah. Some of you guys might know all about him, but even if you're not super familiar with the red-haired rock star, in this video I'm going to be taking you through a timeline of his career, what made him blow up, and a couple bad choices he made with his career, because I do find the story of his career pretty interesting. Real quick, shout out to my patrons who got to see this video early. As of recording this video, I actually haven't uploaded the last video on my channel, where I actually promoted my Patreon for the first time, so as of recording this, I have 0, but who knows if that'll change by the time this video goes up. So if I have any, shout out to you for seeing this early. And let's not waste any more time. CDTV Productions, making a comeback with more consistent uploads, and let's talk about Mario Diamond Judah Douglas. That is a hard ass name.
I'm a big dog, big bear, nigga, I'm a lion. I'm the predator of the prey that is hiding.
Now most of you were probably introduced to Mario Judah from the memes resulting from his song Die Very Rough.
You are out of luck, now it's time for you to die very rough.
But let's roll it back a bit to talk about where he started first. In 2017, initially, Mario Judah had no intentions of becoming a rapper or a vocalist. When he started out, he just wanted to be a producer, so that's what he did, making beats for the first 3 years of his career. And that pretty much covers that entire part of the timeline. There's nothing else to really go over there. It was only in January of 2020 that he started songwriting, after one of his parents suggested that he should write some hooks to his beats.
January comes and I think it was my mom or dad, one of them. They were like, "Yo, you started doing hooks, like just writing hooks is your song, right? You might get more open doors into this shit." You know what I'm saying?
And without them giving him that push, who knows if Die Very Rough, the song that blew him up, would have even happened, because that song originally just started out as a beat with a hook over it that Mario Judah probably would have just handed over to someone else to use. This switch into songwriting set Mario Judah up to have a great few months ahead of him, specifically from June through to November of 2020. As I said, Die Very Rough started as a beat with a hook attached to it, but then around 4 months later, Mario came up with the verse for it and dropped the song the next day. It was his second single after he had released Crush just a week earlier, and it really started to take off after he made the music video for the song in September 2020, his first music video ever. A week after it was published, it sat at 4.7k views, but as I said, the memes quickly started flowing from it, and just 3 weeks later, 28 days after being released, the video had 3.2 million views. And honestly, I think this song, along with Crush, unironically bump. Sure, the vocal style he has is incredibly easy to make memes out of, but it also makes him stand out and makes his songs pretty damn memorable. For someone who didn't originally want to be a vocalist, his voice meshes very well with his brutally hard production style.
You are all out of time, prepare to die.
At this point, Mario Judah's recognition was just growing and growing with his viral moments. His performance at the 2020 Rolling Loud Halloween livestream and his interview with Drewski afterwards resulted in some more memorable moments that also took off on social media. If there is one thing you can't deny, it's that he's a pretty unique person with an insane amount of energy, and that fully worked to his advantage at this stage. At this point, with just 5 songs out, Mario Judah was already an artist in the spotlight. Obviously, blowing up that quickly did get him some hate, but it was nothing compared to the immense amounts of support that he was getting for his music. He finally managed to get somewhere with what he was doing, and that allowed him to follow through on a plan that he had. You see, Mario Judah is and was a die-hard Playboi Carti fan. So, at the end of November, he decided to use his newfound platform to get his attention. And that leads us into the next chapter of our story.
But Playboy Cardi, bro, if you don't drop Whole Lotta Red, bro, I'm gonna drop it for you, bro. I'm gonna make Whole Lotta Red for you, since you won't make it and drop it for you. We want Whole Lotta Red, bro. I'm already halfway done with it, bro. You got 1 week, bro. Listen. I'm gonna drop Whole Lotta Red for you, bro. Let's go.
What you just watched was the start of the most viral moment of Mario Judah's career so far, but unfortunately, it was also the moment that started to lead to the decline of his image in the eyes of a lot of people. On November 30th, Mario Judah demanded that Playboi Carti drop his long-awaited album Whole Lotta Red, or else Mario Judah would do it himself, dropping his own version of the project. He gave Carti a deadline of December 6th, something he reminded Carti of multiple times, and he still didn't drop it. So of course, Mario went through with his threats and released his first song imitating Carti's style, Be Ya. And in terms of blowing up quickly, this was his fastest moving song ever, racking up 1 million views in a day and 3 million in a week. And in my opinion, at this point it was still pretty entertaining. Yes, it did kind of look like Mario Judah was hijacking the Whole Lotta Red hype from Playboi Carti and using it to boost himself, something that did annoy some people. But the fact that he managed to put out a song that so perfectly imitated Playboi Carti's style was impressive. And the song went hard too, that instrumental is crazy. The problem came when he continued this Carti gimmick. It should have ended after Be Ya, but the threats to release the album continued.
Playboi Carti, how you doing, brother? Yeah, 1.4 million views in 24 hours. You know, I mean, hopefully that just alarms you to, you know, go ahead and drop Whole Lotta Red. Got word that you might potentially be dropping December 11th. And let's just hope you do it this time, bro. You took the L the first time, don't take another one. If you don't, I'm gonna release the rest of Whole Lotta Red. It's that simple. I don't need to scream this time. I've said it too many times. Drop on the 11th, or else I will drop Whole Lotta Red for you.
And when Carti again didn't drop on his new deadline of December 11th, Mario Judah released part 1 of his Whole Lotta Red project, consisting of 4 songs in the style of Carti. That's right. The first ever Mario Judah project that dropped was called Whole Lotta Red. His first ever project as an artist was him imitating someone else's style. The Carti thing was entertaining at first, but the fact that it became his entire personality because he put everything else about his music on hold for a month to get Carti to drop the album, that wasn't a great move for his career as far as I'm concerned. It didn't help that when the album that Mario spent all of December begging Carti to drop was finally gearing up for release, he was critical of it every step of the way. First, the album cover was announced on December 22nd, so he took to Twitter to call it ass. I just want to say, the album cover for Whole Lotta Red is pretty great in my opinion. Most Carti fans just hated it because it wasn't like one of those basic fan-made ones with no actual sense of aesthetic. Then on December 25th, Christmas Day 2020, the album finally dropped, and Mario Judah's first tweet at Playboi Carti after this: "Shut the fuck up," with a yawning emoji. Then when Carti asked what songs his fans wanted on the deluxe, Mario replied to that tweet with, "You had your chance, move on, scrub," with another yawning emoji. His career was based around getting Carti to drop the album for an entire month, and then when he finally did, Mario Judah shitted on it publicly. This just alienated even more people, driving them away from Mr. Judah. And just to inject my own opinion in here again, as a non-Carti fan, Whole Lotta Red is his best project yet. I personally like it. Now, for what it's worth, Mario says that he didn't see the whole Carti thing as marketing for himself. He said that he is just genuinely a huge Carti fan that wanted to use his platform to get the album to finally drop, like so many other Carti fans wanted. And when it did drop, he was disappointed, so he vocalized that. But the fact that he did have a platform is what made it look like a clout-chasing move to the general hip-hop audience. Even if his intentions weren't to boost himself using Carti's buzz, the important thing is that's how a lot of people perceived it, and it damaged his reputation in the eyes of people who were interested by him at first. When Carti actually did drop the album on December 25th, the spotlight almost immediately flipped back away from Mario Judah, with a lot of people moving on. He got what he wanted, with Carti finally dropping his album, but the damage was already done with the way that he handled it all. This is the main part of the story, where Mario started losing the relevancy that he had gained very quickly, but we still have one more bad career move to cover before we finish up here. So, his career started with him giving people beats, and sort of poetically, his reputation descended even further when he pretended he was giving someone the beats. Now we're into 2021. People were already mad at Judah because of the way he handled the Carti situation, but then he decided to promote his newest song by doing a skit on Instagram Live where he faked beating his ex-girlfriend. Yes, he really did that.
Oh, stop the car, bro. Stop the car. Hell nah, bro. You fucking serious? This bitch right here, what the fuck? Mario! Mario, man, get your ass back in the car. You got too much going on, bro. What the fuck did you do? You know, I'm finna go do some more shit to her. I don't give a fuck if she can't walk no more. Fuck her. That's what she get. Man, that's what she get, bro. Fuck that dumbass bitch, bro. Come on, man. We gotta put her in the car, man. Put her in the car? Fuck that. Let her sit right there and bleed.
The song was called I Cannot Love You, so the build up to it over social media started on Twitter, with Mario talking about a girl that cheated on him.
I gave this fucking girl the world, bro. Despite being fucking famous, the money I made, tried to give her everything to make her fucking happy, bro. And she fucking took my trust and love and tore it, bro.
Bitch cheated on me, bro. All the shit that I got going on in my life, I tried to give this bitch the world, and she fucking cheated on me, bro. Fuck cheaters. Ah!
And there you go, that could and probably should have been your whole promo right there. That video got 12k likes, your next tweet about it got 15k, and everyone could figure out from it that your next song would be about this girl that cheated on you. But to then expand it to include a skit that makes light of abuse is just a little bit weird. I really don't understand it. And it was obvious that it was a skit, like it was very clear that it was fake, but it doesn't change the fact that it is weird to use abuse as a promotion tactic for your upcoming single. It comes off as really tone deaf, especially when hip hop is one of the genres that Mario Judah makes music within, a genre where big artists being outed as abusers isn't as uncommon as it should be. This, coupled with the fact that I Cannot Love You turned out to be one of the weaker singles he's dropped so far, didn't help. The kicks just sounded way too obnoxious in the mix of the song, and while loud kicks isn't abnormal for a Mario Judah track, it was just a bit too much on this one.
I should not have cared for you. I'll admit you had me fooled.
Now, it's not like the song completely flopped, but after 7 days of it being released, it had racked up 354,000 views. Not a small number by any means, but it looks a lot worse when you compare it to all 4 songs from his Whole Lotta Red project, which ranged from 749,000 to 1.5 million views within their first 7 days on YouTube. Again, it is not a good look when his songs imitating another artist took off quicker and are currently bigger than his newly released song. So, where does Mario Judah go from here? And is this really the fall of Mario Judah?
I will fight all night. No one can stop me. No one can.
So, can Mario Judah recover from these incidents? It's worth noting that I think Mario Judah is a talented guy and a pretty likable person overall. He just made a couple notable missteps and not very smart decisions with his career in a row, at a time where more eyes were on him than ever before. Now, these couple missteps might not be completely career-ending in the long run, but it's safe to say that these incidents turned a lot of people away from him very quickly after he got them interested. As far as I see it, what he needs to do going forward is focus on his own music, never ever drop Whole Lotta Red Part 2, and put out a project of his own. Who knows, maybe on his first proper project, he'll land some features from big artists who have shown him support so far, like Trippie Redd and Lil Uzi. Maybe he'll get a Cole Bennett Lyrical Lemonade music video. There's definitely at least still a couple ways that I could see Mario Judah having some more viral moments and building his buzz back up again. He just needs to make the right moves. So while I think that Mario Judah has had a temporary fall, I think he has the talent and the connections to pull himself back up. It's all about moving his career back onto the right path. We'll just have to wait and see if that happens. Well guys, that is going to be it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, I'd appreciate you leaving a like and subscribing if you want to see more content similar to this. Like I said at the start of this video, my patrons, if there is any by this point, I don't know because I haven't actually put out the video where I promoted my Patreon yet, but if I have any, they'll have seen this video early, so if you enjoyed this video and want to support what I'm doing, the link to my Patreon is down in the description below. Keep an eye on my channel for the other banger videos I'm going to be coming out with. And that's all I've got to say for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. And this is CDTV Productions, signing out. I hope all of you just ignored my neck for this entire video.